What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the LookKeith Show. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Who support? Get your class up, we gon' light it up like here we go. Oh, oh, oh. This one is for the folk. Who understand the toast?
So, guys, today on set, I have a basketball star. I got a basketball coach. I got a singer. I got a rapper. I got a Miss Model. I got just a talent, just an art, guys. I have on set today Tina Roy, which is also my first cousin on set of the LookKeith Show. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Tell the people, who are you? Who is Tina Roy?
I'm Tina Roy from Kaplan, Louisiana, small town. I am 30 years old.
Oh, hold on. You 30? No, you look 25. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue. Wow.
Like I said, 30 years old, from Kaplan, Louisiana, and currently I'm a teacher and a basketball coach.
Okay, so tell me, how did you get into coaching basketball?
Well, basketball has always been a passion of mine, and I played basketball since the age of 5, and finally I decided to walk away from basketball, and I feel like I can't fully walk away. Yeah. So I kind of felt like I can give back to the community by coming back, and why not coach at the high school that I played?
Right. Okay, so tell me, how was your life in high school? Because this girl was a basketball star.
Starting in high school, like you said, I was pretty much the star. Like, I was averaging 30 points a game, 20 rebounds. But basketball really started from my mom. All our family played basketball. Yeah. And my Aunt Dana was one of the really good ones. And then unfortunately, whatever happened to her, then it was me after that. And it's kind of like I saw what everyone else did and I decided to be different. So in high school, I just really worked hard. I had a basketball in my hand from 5 and I just kept working at it. And I feel like when you show love to something, it loves you back. So I showed love.
Come on.
Showed love to the game and it loved me back. And I had the opportunity to go and play with an Arkansas team for AAU, and that's how Coach Staley saw me. She was actually there to see 2 of my teammates that ended up going to South Carolina. She went to watch them, and then she saw me, and then I went visit. It's crazy. I went visit UL on an official visit.
Yeah. I think we actually took you to see UL. I think we went all together.
I went to UL for an official visit, and then prior to that, I went to South Carolina. And I just kind of felt like I could have stayed home, but I was like, you know what? I want to be different. I want to go away. Yeah. To show kids that it's bigger than your hometown. Yeah. And I decided to go to South Carolina. So.
Wow. So you always had that mindset to encourage somebody else.
Yeah, just to be different. I saw everybody else go through things, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be different. So I said no to drugs. I didn't drink, none of that. Even in college, I never did smoke or drink. Yeah. I know, my sister, my mom and them, a lot of people, what happens is either you get in trouble and you can't go to college, or you get pregnant. So in high school, I wouldn't worry about none of that. I was focused on basketball, not boys, and I got to go and do something that nobody else did. Okay, crazy thing is, right? So when I decided I wanted to go to South Carolina, I came home and I told my mama. She was mad. She didn't want me to go. She really didn't, in a selfish way.
Oh, because you was her baby.
I was her baby, so she really didn't want me to go. So I decided to go when I finally got to South Carolina. And my mom and them drove me out there and they ended up leaving. I'm in the gym and I'm looking around. I'm like, now what the heck? What am I doing? Why would I leave home?
Right.
Why would I do that? I was really, really homesick, thinking about my family. I was in the dorm. I didn't have a TV yet, so I was crying. I was crying every night because I was I had never really been away. And the difference was when I played AAU, I would go places, but I was coming back. They knew, Tina gonna be back in a week, Tina going back 2 weeks. Yeah. But they Tina really go and start a new life somewhere else, pretty much playing basketball. So it was kind of hard, but once I got around my teammates, I adjusted and it got to the point where I didn't want to come home. I would come home.
You was gone for a while, T.
And then I would come back, and then when I would come home, me and my mama button head. I'm like, I gotta go. I'm getting out. But, now I'm back though. I came back. Sometimes life will make a full circle.
Wow. So, Tina, I'm full of surprises, girl, and I'm coming to put your talents to use, cousin. So I have a game, and it's called Look Who Fit the Best Around. Right here. I have a stack of cards and with random words, and I want you to freestyle them.
Okay.
See if you can rap with these random words I got. And y'all, it's
kind of nervous.
There's some words in there, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. So we're gonna go ahead and give her a beat and go ahead and see what the end go be.
I'm gonna try to see if I can do this. Like, listen, bear with me. If you know, because this is hard to do.
Spare the moment, y'all. Spare the moment.
I just got words, and I gotta make a freestyle from the words. I'm really kind of nervous, but I think I can do this.
You got it. See, I seen you raw dog it before, and you always just. I'm excited. Well, DJ, drop that beat. I always wanted to say that, y'all. Okay.
Listen, look. Hold up, wait. I'm trying to be great.
Hey.
Get up on the beat, I'm about to skate.
Oh.
Look, I was a point, I ain't got time to be stressed. I thank the good Lord because I'm blessed. Like, what it gonna do? You gotta notice when good things are in front of you. Hey, we on the scene right now. Look at you, we're trying to be seen right now.
Hey,
like, what do you mean? I'm vegan, don't need meat for protein.
Oh,
give me a look. Look in the Bible, gotta read me the book.
Oh,
I get up on the mic, yeah, I got them shook. Certified heads when I walk in, they look.
Oh,
and we get it, yeah, I'm about to go far. Tore my ACL on my knee, I got a scar.
Yeah,
I got a spaceship to her, she's on Mars.
Oh,
BARS, she got bars.
Hey,
I'm spoken. I'm hurt right now, my heart is broken. Hold up, I was bound, I was lost, and now I'm found. Hey, get up on the rope. And God, I put all my hope. Hey, you really don't want the smoke.
Oh,
it's off the top, nothing is rope.
Oh,
get on the grind, I gotta go.
Hey,
I'm like a bomb, I'm about to blow.
Oh,
I got them bars, I'm about to flow.
Oh,
I'm on the LookKeith Show.
Oh,
you know I'm from the book.
Yeah,
boot, the boot, 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 the boot.
Oh,
I got the money, you know, I got the loot.
Yeah,
I got the threes, I'm on the shoot.
Oh,
I do that. Fine, but you knew that. I'm about to beat you blue black. I'm about to get it now. We gon' look. Shout out to my cousin. He ain't Keith yet. He mud.
Oh, yeah.
Getting up on the beat. I got the Nike Jordans on my feet.
Oh.
Eat pineapples. I keep it sweet. Hold up. Don't bring it back on repeat.
Oh.
I'm gon' kill it every time that I get it. I'm from K-Town. I gotta rep my city. Stomach on flat, booty on big.
Oh.
I'm going hard. No, they can't mess with me. Hold up, I gotta go right now. I'm about to switch up the flow right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know right now. Biggie bop bop biggity bow right now. Ooh. It's time to get off. I spit off the top of my head. I'm talking loud, yeah, you heard what I said. Man, I'm all about my green. I'm getting it bread. Got me funny, yeah, he calling me Ted. Hold up. Shout out to the Father. I don't drink, I just sip on that agua. Hey. Water. I was in the game getting the bucket, shooting them threes on your daughter.
Oh, y'all! And my head and look a mess up. Throw my head at her. Oh, Tina, who the heck are you?
I don't know. It's just a little bit. I kind of messed up, but I just had to.
Tina, a little bit. You kind of messed up. Go sit down. Take several seats.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
This what you call rapping. The rapping that we got going on nowadays, I ain't gonna say no names, but this is what you call rapping. True freestyle at its finest, y'all. This is raw. So T, tell me all your big accomplishments that you received during your basketball journey, because you got a lot of accomplishments, baby. So can you name a few of them?
Starting from high school, I could say I received every award that you could receive as a player. Every award you can receive as a player. So
Dang.
I was 4 times district MVP. 4 times. You get 4 years in high school. I was 4 times parish MVP, 4 times district MVP. I was 4 times All-Acadiana, and finally my senior year I got MVP.
Yeah.
I was All-State all 4 years, and then finally my senior year I was Miss Basketball, meaning I was the best player in the whole state of Louisiana. And then to put the icing on the cake, because of course, you know, you see me play. And it's crazy. I never made it to the Sweet 16.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, so Sweet 16 is like, some people call it the top 28. So in high school, like if you make it to like the third round, it's like you're the top 16 teams. So you go play in the big dome, like the big arena.
Big dog.
So I never ever got to that, but my mama got to that. Raven got to that, and Dana, all of them all got to that. I never got to that. But like they say, I was better than them individually, but like they had like teams to where they could put together and win. But of course, people always start like, is she really that good? So it got to the point to where after I got Miss Basketball, it was an all-star game. So now it's teams it's 1A through 5A. It's the best players in the state. So now as a collective, it's the East versus the West. And I got MVP. I showed them that I was actually the best. So I got MVP for that game too.
What I mean to tell you, y'all, this girl can cross a dude, a man. I can bet. Aubrey, this girl can cross you. That's right, cousin. This girl can cross you. Probably done it before.
No, Aubrey, the thing with him, he think he can shoot better than me. No.
He can't. So Tina, what is your strong suit in basketball?
Shooting.
Shooting what?
Threes, preferably. Threes.
Yo, this girl can. Boom, boom, and it's nothing but net, no freaking rim. So Tina, how did you perfect your three shows? Three shoots.
Outside to Roy, that's her spot.
Like I was saying earlier, like when you show love to something, it loves you back. So I always shot. I'm giving love to the shot, and the shot is giving me love back. But I honestly feel like God gave me the gift, the ability. But like when you really think about shooting threes, it's like you got to have a certain feel. You got to know how it feel. Like even shooting the ball and turning around, knowing that it's going in. So shooting is really just a feeling. So like I just really feel like God gave me that gift, but like I really worked at it. I worked at it. That's all it was. I worked at it. And then shooting on difficult things. So like for instance, growing up, we didn't really have money. So we didn't really have a basketball goal. So milk crates. Shooting on a milk crate is just a square. So like for you to be able to shoot in a milk crate, I guess that made me have an eye for a basket. So I look at it like this. If I can make it in a milk crate, the hole is gonna be easier, you know? So it was like difficult.
Ingenuity.
Right. Shooting in a milk crate kind of gave me the vision of being able to aim and be precise on whatever I was shooting.
Right.
And that goes in hand with anything. So like shooting pool, I'm good at shooting pool. Bowling, I'm good at bowling. Anything that has to do with like making it something in a target.
Yeah, you got that.
I got an eye for it. Yep.
Y'all, I am not I can't play basketball, y'all. I can't play basketball. The one thing
tall like that.
Tall for nothing, y'all. Remember Tina, who was your biggest influencer as a kid coming up? Who did you look up to the most?
I would probably say my big sister, Raven, for sure. But like my mom and them too, like I said, I always saw what everybody else did. And being that I was the baby, my mama has 8 kids, being that I was the baby girl, I just got to see everybody else. And honestly, if you think about it, being that my sister and them went through things, she made sure like I didn't really have to go through as much, you know? Because she knew like she protected us from certain things. Yeah. So So
you just said your mom had a total of 8 kids. How was it living in a house with 8 siblings? Like, tell me give me some tea about what it was with 8 siblings.
It was crazy, but it was good. Like, when you think about it, like I know some people who don't have siblings. When you think about siblings, it's like, you know, like it's good to have them. Yeah, it's good to have them because we went through things together. Yeah, you know, like even like getting taken from my mom. I think it made us closer. Yeah. But speaking of crazy things we used to do, when you sit back and you think about it, now I'd be like, now why you think we was doing this? Okay, so I remember one. Sorry, I got to tell it. My sister Raven. I remember like she's the oldest one, and we would just make fun out of a lot of things. So we used to live in the projects in Kaplan by Exxon, and you know we used to like make fun out of anything. So Raven would have different type of snacks, fudge rounds, different stuff. So we would play games. So whoever wins gets this. Whoever wins gets that. It used to be the big Hawaiian punch, and not the big one, but like the 1 liter one I'm thinking. And it had the big cap. My sister would literally, we would literally each of us get a spot in a circle, and she would literally take a cap of the Hawaiian punch and pour it in front of each of us. So we each got a putt of Hawaiian punch in front of us, and she'd be like, "On your mark, you set, go," and whoever can drink all of the Hawaiian punch first,
leave it to Raven.
whoever drank the Hawaiian punch first wins. And I'm like, when I think back, I'm like, we enjoyed that so much.
Yeah.
Because I guess you can enjoy what you have. But I'm like, when you think about it now, it's like, nah, be for real. Like, why would anybody do that? But we made fun out of whatever we had. So, yeah, that's about one thing we did. And then, like, on the trampoline, we used to wrestle. That was something we always did.
Crack the egg. I remember all them days. Good Lord.
Different stuff like that.
Double bouncing people off the trampoline.
For sure.
And then, y'all, not only was it her other siblings there, it was a host of cousins, nieces, and nephews. We was hitting the floor, doing dance battles, rap battles.
Yeah, it was all of that.
We was doing
the funny
everything.
thing about the rap stuff, right? So my oldest sibling, Raven and Jeremy. I remember I was the youngest at the time. Haitians might have been born already, but like what they would do, like every Friday, they would have a rap battle, Raven and Jeremy. And sometimes he would win, sometimes she would win. It was crazy because I'm thinking, but I'm like, they used to rap battle, and in reality, I probably was better than them at rapping at that time. You know, I guess I would like prep. It was kind of prepping me. So they used to do that. Even still, sometimes like Raven is still try to kick a little freestyle. So we still do that now. Like at family functions, we'll like put a beat on and kind of still do
still live in that moment.
Yeah.
Wow. So T, so I guess this is where your love for music started coming from, right? Just the clowning. So can you tell me about your passion for music and how that came into play?
So like from young, of course, like going to church, listening to music, hearing the choir sing. I was always in the choir from young. Like I said, I'm like, I think God truly gave me a lot of gifts, like basketball, singing, rapping, all of that. So like, I guess the love came from it, just hearing music all the time. And like I say, it could have been from my siblings doing all that rapping and all that. But yeah, like, I kind of like realized that I was kind of good at it. So I just kind of like stuck with it in a way. But even though basketball was like my first love, I feel like music was something else that God gave me. But like even playing basketball, music always came into play. Because like when I got to college, I was doing the team song.
So, okay, tell me about the team song, because that was something huge. That was something big. Walk us through that moment, how that came about.
So, crazy thing is, so my freshman year when I got to college, I told my teammates, I'm like, yeah, I can rap. Whatever. So, they like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So, I ended up writing a team song my freshman year. I wrote a team song every single year, but my junior year is when we had made a video for it and it went viral. Like, and that was the year we made it to the Final Four. So like we had a whole video. So every time we would run out, the video would play. Yeah. And like all the fans knew the song. And then at the Final Four, we had to practice in front of like fans. And we're in the gym practicing, and then all of a sudden I hear dun dun. We look up, it's the video playing at the Final Four. My music, I guess, playing at the Final Four, and after that, a lot of people's like, "Oh my God, like, you're really good at doing that." And
so, T, how did you feel knowing that your music that people vibing with? Like, what did that?
It made me feel good. It really made me feel good, and like I feel like that kind of put a stamp on like Tina Roy's a basketball player, but she's good at music as well, and like us doing that when I was in college, the fans, which we call them the fams at South Carolina, they kind of missed that. They were like, when I left, they was like, we don't have a team song. So honestly, last year, Coach Staley reached out to me.
Okay, shout out to Coach.
Coach Staley reached out to me and she was telling me like, you know, I want to bring something back for the fans. So she told me she wanted me to write the intro video song.
Okay.
So she tells me what it needs to be about. It might have took me 10 minutes to write it. I sent it to her.
No, Tina, really?
Yeah, like 10 minutes. I sent it to her and she was like, dang, like, how you do that? I'm like, I don't know. So,
ditch. Y'all catching turtles, catching frogs, fish, tadpoles. Tina, let's go back down memory lane right quick. How was that?
It was funny. We was always in the for real. Remember that time we saw that big snake?
Yeah. But Gretney, her brother, was the go-to dish man. He was a professional at catching
he would literally like just dig in the water and pull out a big turtle. Like he just knew how to do that. He was good at that.
Yeah, and probably still is good at that. Like no fear, y'all. No fear. No fear. So Tina, do you have a family nickname that they call you?
A nickname?
Yeah.
Not really. Well, they used to call me Bino. Bambino, yeah, but Bino. Just certain people would call me.
It was always Tina for me.
Tina.
It was always Tina.
Like my nieces, when I was younger, when I was younger, they were younger. They would call me TT sometimes, but I'm just Tina. That's just it. I ain't really got no nicknames.
Yeah.
Tina, T, just that.
See? Well, I got a nickname, a family nickname, y'all.
Yeah. Listen, we're on the LookKeith Show, but it's hard for me that you keep saying Look. Keith, like Keith, we call him Mutt. He's Mutt.
Y'all.
I would say, look, Mutt. Don't look, Mutt.
Y'all, and only family can call me that. Only family. I know people see all the success and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure life wasn't always peaches and cream. So what are some battles and hardships that you had to fight trying to get to the top?
I would say, I think about it like I'm not a parent, but like a lot of times people may not understand that sometimes like your choices can affect the people around you. So I feel like some hardships that I dealt with growing up was like the fact that my mom was on drugs. Yeah. It kind of gave us a hard time, And sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah. But everything happened for a reason. So my mom being on drugs molded my sister into who she had to become for us. Yeah. So she kind of became a mother to us in a way. And like us being taken away from her, like I say, me seeing all of these things made me say, you know what? I'm going to be different. Honestly, my mother being on drugs, I made a vow to myself that I would never do a drug. And I haven't. Wow. I just really haven't. And I'm like, I always think about it. I'm like, I seen what drugs did to my mom and everything we had to go through. I don't have any kids yet, but I would never want to put my kids through that. And again, at the end of the day, I don't regret nothing that happened. Like, it made us who we are. It just truly made my mother who she is. Yeah. It's part of her testimony. And her testimony is our testimony too, because we had to go through it with her. And another thing that I dealt with as far as even playing sports, when I was like maybe 8 years old, I started having seizures. It was one night. Oh, wow. Laying in the bed. I might have been overheated for some reason. So it was like we had a big king size bed. So it was Raven, Zabi, Rika, and me. I was on the end. I think Rika was kind of on me a little bit, like I was hot. And I started having a seizure. And Raven, it's kind of funny because like Raven, she kind of like hit me. Shut up. But I was calling her name. But she thinking is something like being foolish, but it wasn't that. And then when mama came in, I was having a seizure. And after I came out of the seizure, I laughed because I didn't know what was going on. You was laughing. Tina, please. I laughed about it, and then like I would still have them, and like I was going to UMC like every Monday or whatever. And I remember the doctor told me that I would never ride a bike, play a sport. They told me I wouldn't be able to do none of that. Look at God. Being that I had seizures, I remember my sis came to the house. A praying grandmother. Right? And they had the medicine in the refrigerator, and she took it and she prayed and she said, God, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. She won't have to take it again. And she threw it away. And God threw the seizures away. I never had another seizure after that.
Because won't he do it? Yeah. Hey, won't he do it?
So that was kind of like something I dealt with because the fact that I made it so far in basketball, I remember being told, they kind of say, only if God say yes, it's a yes. Simple as that.
It's already done.
It's already done. So.
And Tina, then y'all also, y'all house also burned down too.
Yep, I think I might have been like 4 years old. And it's crazy when I think about that. When I think about baby pictures, I'm like, I don't really have baby pictures, but I'm like, the house burned down. So we lost pretty much everything in there. So that's probably why I don't.
Wow. So Tina, not only do you rap, but you sing. Yeah. Could you possibly give us a freestyle song, maybe, or a rap song?
Maybe something I wrote.
Something that you wrote already.
Freestyle sing too, but like maybe something I wrote, like I was talking about music, like a lot of times before I write music, I always give it to God, like, God, whatever it is that you want me to say. And I remember like a year ago before I moved back home, life was shaky. Like, it was a spiritual thing going on. I'm like, God, okay, you're trying to get me right. Because my mama was telling me, she said, God don't bless no mess. And I was thinking about things that I was doing. I'm like, that's so true. And I'm like, I feel like as long as I was in that mess, like, God wasn't allowing my gifts to flourish. Like, from basketball, like I was playing in the league in Vegas, and I was thinking it up, and I'm like, my mama said, because God don't bless no mess. And I'm like, so God wasn't allowing my gift to flourish. Writing music. For that whole time, I couldn't write music. I had writer's block. I'm like, okay, maybe God was really doing that to me. Like, not allowing my gift to flourish. So, like, after that, I kind of gave it to him, and I was like, you know what, God, whatever it is that you want me to say, let it come to me. So I'm sitting in the house, and I'm like, I started listening to this beat, and it's crazy because this beat that I was working on, I was writing something else to it, but it could never flow. I'm like, something not right. And then I thought about it. I'm like, I'm going to go back to that beat because maybe what I just wrote, this is what I need to say. Maybe I could possibly do the song.
Go ahead. Give us a little taste.
Okay. It's going to be the actual song. I'm going to take this.
Go ahead.
Song. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God got me back on my mission. I swear the devil had my mind missing. Wasn't getting none of my blessings, steady stressing, learning lessons until I listen. Now I see clearer, I got God's vision. God is so real, I'm talking non-fiction. It's not too late to believe, just follow the king. You see a change, just know that God did it. Was in the dark, now I finally see the light. Devil had me bound till God came and shook my life. You see a change, just know that God did
it. Wow. See, I feel the passion behind it, and I also feel the realness. And I feel that song came from such a true place. It didn't come from religion. It didn't come from. It came from your heart, because that was your heart's cry to God. I feel like you were talking to God.
Yeah.
And wow, that was beautiful. That's music. That's music. That is music. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about. Wow, that song was great. So, what inspired that song? What birthed that song?
I was really going through it. Like, it was spiritual stuff going on around me. Like, I felt spirits around me. I felt it, and I'm like, oh my God, I was afraid, but then again, I wasn't afraid. Like you know, they say you're only supposed to fear God. Like, at that time, like, I wasn't scared of nothing. Like, I really was fearing God at that time. Like, I'm like, oh yeah. And I just felt it, and like, it just came to me. Like, I wasn't fearing nothing. I'm like, that's so true. Like, and that's the thing about when I think about the world we live in, a lot of people live a certain way and do things because they don't fear God. But if you really knew the power that He has, you would tread lightly. Like, we would really live a different way. But like, some people like don't fear God. And I'm like, God, they like put the fear back in me. Like when everything was going on around me, I'm like, God, this you. I know it. I'm like, oh God, all right, that's you.
Thank you so much for coming on set today. It was a great time, a great honor, and I just thank you. It means a lot to have this beautiful celebrity, guys, on set of the LookKeith Show. Listen, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna catch y'all later. Peace and light. What's up, y'all? It's your boy LookKeith. Listen, guys, thank y'all so much for giving me such a great first season. But unfortunately, this is my last episode. Mic drop, guys. Thank y'all so much for the love that you guys have showed me during season 1. And guys, season 2 is gonna be phenomenal, guys. Better quality, different people, different games, different vibes, different fun, just a whole different vibe, guys. You thought season 1 was a takeoff. Season 2 is about to flourish and elevate, guys. I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me for this very, very short season. But all I gotta see y'all is get ready for season 2, because LookKeith is hitting hard. Guys, y'all see my son Saint with me. Want to close out season 1 and make his grand appearance, guys. His name is Saint. He is a 4-month-old golden doodle. He is my baby, y'all, but he's bad as heck. But guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys, for more. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm just so excited, and I'm so grateful for the doors that God has opened up for season 2. So guys, be ready and be prepared, because the LookKeith Show is about to be on the what? On the map. So guys, once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for a great season 1.
A cause to put one to the sky. For your future, for your past, for the scar and all the mask, for the real.